Alright, what is up everybody? It's VideoGameWarlord, and today, we're just gonna cruise through these battles really quick. This first one is just a mirror match of the default lists, and it's a pretty quick game too, so we're not gonna spend too long looking into it. I managed to catch two of his Hussars. The fact that that's a 2v1 and his got broken even worse, that's... Ooh. Those are just terrible engagements from all around. And this is, you can see why this ended pretty quickly, right? His charges get all fucked up because they're stacked, and I just catch his artillery and he just surrenders right there. To be honest, like, yeah, that's just rough. Also, remember, likes for the like god, comments for the comment throne, and subscribe for the will of the Omnissiah, and on to game 2. Anyways, this list, I'm not showing it off because it's terrible, and it's the same list in the next game, but don't run this. I played 2 games with it, and neither of them were good. So, this one just has 8 Hussars, 6 Dragoons, a couple Lancers, a couple rifles as well, a bunch of 4 6-pounders, 4 Grenadiers, and then the rest is just filled out with line infantry. And the idea was that the Hussars would make the initial charge, and then the Dragoons would come in and sweep up. Same with the Lancer. It's just, I thought, oh, I'd charge it. If I just tie stuff down, then... I mean, it works in either capacity, really. But I keep it with the Dragoons. My first opponent, he does this very well. He pulls back. I try and go in for a initial charge very foolishly. Now he comes back with a counter charge on both flanks. I'm moving up to just take the woods and the points. But with the cavalry though, oh my god. He gets into my sides and rear kind of. He catches my Hussars back. I do not counter charge very well. I mean I do, it's just that nothing happened there. Okay. Right, and I'm kind of tied up. These engagements swing much more his way if I remember correctly. That's how it... Yeah. These all... He gets his infantry over there, which definitely cleans stuff up. I actually kind of won the engagement on the right, probably because I had my infantry get in over there. So that's what swung the engagements on these. Whoever had infantry support. In the center, though, he's definitely... I don't have much of a line here, really. So he's just going to move his entire army. Where is all my line infantry? It's over here. So what I should have done is really try and cut off this blob, although he could have just pulled back to the forest, and he really didn't, though. So I form a defensive line along the woods, right? And we're both pulling all our stuff to the main engagement now that we've both won our respective flanks. Just little cat and mouse games here and there. As you can see, just trying to maneuver units around. I try and get my artillery down here just to get better angle, and that proves to be a bit of a mistake because he just has a cav unit down here while I have no support whatsoever. Up here, he does just pull back into the town, and this just ends up being a bit of a slog for me. Just trying to clean up his units over here. And his artillery just has free reign to fire me this whole time. I actually get spooked. I pull out here, I believe, up top, because his infantry is there. No, I leave him to die. Okay. No, I do pull out. I should have left him to die. He was already dead anyways. Whatever. I should have just... Dang it. Yeah, because what am I pulling him back into? Nothing. He has broken my main center line here. Wow. these little sideshows are going on. He just slowly converges. He just has way too many infantry units, and they're a lot fresher compared to mine. Yeah, it's just kind of rough. And he manages to break my artillery and a couple units. Yeah, that one little cav unit, that did some work. And now all I have is pretty much scraps, honestly. I have a few guys up in the town here, and down here, but he has the woods and a bunch of units also coming back as well. I need to keep in mind more often that I need to just send a unit or two of skirmishers just to fuck off into the enemy backfield to ensure that stuff just doesn't keep coming back. It's been something I've been forgetting in recent games, and I think it's been coming back to bite me. Anyways, on to game 3. Game, same list. And my opponent today has... what the fuck? Just balled everything up. I'm spreading out to take the points and just hold the river and kind of plot my course of action after that. You can see me just spreading out all my units along the whole thing. He's got rockets. This is the first time I've ever seen these. I think they're pretty interesting. But yeah, he's got rockets and a couple... God, I don't think those are 6-pounders. I want to say those are 12-pounders, probably. And looks to be 8 dragoons. Actually, a lot more than 8. 9 dragoons. Appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guard. Oh my goodness. This is one of the most guard-heavy armies I've ever seen. And he doesn't even focus. He doesn't even care about the points. He's just holding up here along the center point in the terrain, which is pretty smart on him. He manages to break that unit. Those rockets are... I think he just has a ton of firepower along the river line, and that's just what ends up breaking a lot of stuff down here. I really should have done this. I try and be aggressive and push across the river, and I think I've just taken a ton of morale damage. In the back lines, I wheel my cav all the way down and around. I probably should have waited and been patient with this flank, but I figured I could have tied them down enough, and no. They all get routed, and these guys are way too late to end up being any help. They're gonna get tied down in the woods here too, as well. Although I do go around it. But they're... oh, that's painful. Because, yeah, I think if I just would have waited to engage. Because I think I... He's got that really... I hate... oh my god! Okay, I think I see part of the problem on why that didn't work out. What the fuck? Okay, so 2 Hussars just died. I think I was particularly miffed about that. Yeah, no, my Hussars. That's why I stopped running the Hussars like this. They just ate it. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that was bad. That was not good. I think that little stunt right there heavily contributed to me not running this list again. And we're fighting cavalry in the woods here. We're not going to care anymore. I actually do manage to get a lot of units across the river. And my whole plan is just to take the woods and apply pressure from his rear. Which goes... there's nothing on the flank over there. And at this point, he's going to start pushing across the center river as well. I think I lost the cavalry engagement. Yeah, so all of these units would have started to wheel up in the center when I had... Fuck all. I didn't even have anything in the center. What? Or my center over here, I guess. Are those two guys really... I have so many infantry over here. Did they really get that broken? How much is that the rockets doing all of that right there? I'll have to give these guys a little whirl sometime. They seem interesting. But yeah, don't run that list of mine. I don't recommend it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Likes for the like god, comments for the comment throne. Did I ever do that? I think I did that earlier this time. I think this is the one video where I remembered to do that. Have a nice day. Bye.